All right, welcome everybody to the NJCAAE week 5, I believe. This is the Arizona Western Esports Overwatch team versus the Mustangs Esports team. Arizona Western and Mustangs are currently both undefeated. Mustangs are ranked number 1, Arizona Western ranked number 3. Arizona Western in red, Mustangs in blue. Again, just to remind everybody, this is a control map, so you're fighting over control of 1 point. And it is a best of 3 for the first map, and a best of 5 for the entire match. And here we go. Arizona Western running out. Flooding towards this point. Looks like the Mustangs attempt to take the high ground. Kind of off here. The point is inside this room right here. Again, Arizona Western in red. Mustangs in blue. Some trades come in here. Arizona Western down 1 DPS. Arizona Western down both supports now. DPS goes down, and the tank is a final one on the site here. Staying alive as best they can. Eventually they fall, and the first point capture will be for the Mustangs here. Just now, and that percentage will start to tick up. And Mustangs take the high ground here. Arizona Western coming in through the main point here. There's a pharmacy that's for the Mustangs here. And Arizona Western TPs onto the point. Attempt to get this site for themselves. Turrets come up, and they are just holding this point, trying to defend from all sides here. But all the kills coming in are in favor of the Mustangs here, and the tank is last alive almost. And yep, there it is. Another fight won for Mustangs here. Mustangs are a very strong team. Arizona Western also down one of their starters this week. He is out. Now Arizona Western regrouped, ready to take the fight here. 40% for ultimates come in for Mustang. 45% for the Mustangs, 15% for Arizona Western. And Mustangs are pushing very hard into this choke here, into main. But ultimately it results in the Mustangs coming out on top. And some switch offs. Looks like Boba went to Bastion. And Baptiste, let's see, Percy went from Baptiste to Kiriko. Arizona Western gonna take the high ground here, but we'll have to take the long way going up. And they all come up here. 84% for the Mustangs. They need to. Arizona Western needs to hop on this point. Baptiste ult gets popped here, and Arizona's running right into it to a flurry of ults, and that is a team kill for the Mustangs to close this out. I don't think Arizona Western touches.
This ends now.
And that is the first round of this best of 3. Let's see what Arizona can do to kind of overcome this this juggernaut in the tier 2 for Overwatch. Again, same thing as before, different map. Here's the control point that the teams will fight over. Mustangs in blue, Arizona Western in red. Arizona Western coming in over here from the right side. Mustangs will be coming in for the left. Kind of vie for this early point. Should also be noted the point doesn't immediately unlock. Takes 30 seconds from now to unlock the point until a team can capture. It gives both teams time to get there. Mustangs are already here much faster than Arizona Western. Getting that early space, very important. Both teams here looking to take the point. Arizona pushes onto this point. Mustangs have some players up high. And ooh, Arizona Western's tank almost falls there, but stays alive. Boba ends up getting killed first here. Guro next to fall. Arizona down both their damage dealers. And they're getting pushed all the way back here towards their spawn. Respawns come in from Arizona Western. Now it's 5. Looks like Arizona Western might be switching characters here. And yes, they got a Reinhardt now, Lucio, and a Kiriko. Coming in, trying to take this point out of the grip of the Mustangs here. And the Reinhardt charges onto the point, able to get some stuff here, gets antied, which means he can't be healed, but the cleanse comes in. Now he can. Looking for kills. Recon for Mustangs go down. Boba for Arizona Western goes down. Tank for Mustangs ends up going down. The Genji's still on the point, trying to contest here. 46% in favor of Mustangs. Arizona Western has not controlled this point yet. And almost there. Now it is Arizona Westerns. They start taking some points back here. That ultimate comes from the Mustangs here. It's a very big sword. And he will get a 4-piece for his troubles there, looks like. Almost. And Arizona Western gets cut out by the ultimates. Arizona Western only able to get 16%. Mustangs still trudging along here. Now at 57%. Arizona Western have not a ton of answers here. And they charge into the point here. Both support players from Mustangs off the site here, having protection from the natural cover. Ultimate's coming in, but Percy is the only one to fall so far. Recon Finley goes down, excuse me. And Retro, looks like a lot of the Mustang players are falling here. Guro and Neon able to secure that kill over there. There's only one player left on point, but they fall, and the site will go back to Arizona Westerns, but they have a hill to climb here. 93% for the Mustangs, 20% now for Arizona Western. %30 now for Arizona Western. And the fights are coming in kind of off the site. Perhaps the Arizona Western's Reinhardt, the tank, bit too far extent, comes back to the point. 45% for Arizona Western, almost at the halfway point. That ultimate comes in from from Mustangs, sorry. Unable to get much out of it, and Arizona Western tanks falls, followed by nobody else just yet. The contest is still on the board here. Boba falls. Still quite a bit of action going on here, but slowly Arizona's forces are getting whittled down. Mustangs coming in with that ultimate again, and finally on Guro, last one to fall. The tank coming back on. Will he touch? Will he not? Mustangs have control of the point. 95, 96. Arizona needs to touch. 97, 98. Arizona Western's tank charges in, pins the tank, pushes the overtime. 77 to 99. Arizona needs to take this point now and hold on to it for probably about another minute. But all the kills coming in are in favor of the Mustangs. That ultimate gets shut down, and it looks like Arizona is out of options. Nope. Boba's still on the point, trying to touch, but unable to touch there. Gets booped off, and that first map will go towards the Mustangs here, Monaco Mustangs. Get back to you when the next map is decided. All right, welcome to map 2 of this best of 5. This is King's Row. If you've seen the streams before, you'll probably know that this is a favorite map of the Arizona team. How it works is the winning team gets to ban one of the maps in the next pool, which is a hybrid where you have to control a point first and then push a payload. And Mustangs elected to ban Nubani, so Arizona Western picked King's Row, which is a favorite map of theirs. Arizona Western in red, Monaco Mustangs in blue. Arizona will be attacking this first point. They have to get through this this choke point here and then control this point right here for a little bit and then push a payload the rest of the length of the map. We'll see how the Mustangs try to defend this. Don't know what that was all about.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And here we go. Arizona Western going with Junker Queen, Reaper, and Lucio to right out of the gates. Baptiste and Widowmaker trying to get some early picks here, but will ultimately switch off to Brigitte and Tracer. And the tank for Arizona already falls quickly there on that initial push, but will respawn very shortly here. Arizona Western trying to do as much damage as they can to certain players, maybe swinging out wide of this statue here, but ultimately they're just waiting for the tank to rejoin up so they can all charge in, but the wall comes in, separating the tank off. Wall goes down, so now both teams at full strength here, looking to just push onto this point. And the tank for Arizona goes down yet again with the wall separating the two teams. That May wall can be absolutely devastating. And a DPS for Arizona Western goes down. Once again, Arizona down 2, but the tank is coming back. DPS will respawn right here. Just trying to get through this. This first choke point can be quite the task. And what a shot from the May there. Takes the Tracer out, one hit. Ice Wall comes in just trying to separate some players and get mismatches, if you will. And that ultimate is from Baptiste. And what a Tracer ult. Gets one early pick in on one of the supports. Arizona needs to capitalize on this, on the mismatch here. But ultimates come in flurrying from the Mustangs here. That was 3 ults, I believe. But unfortunately, Arizona down too many people to capitalize on these trades here. It's like Bolt DPS. Around 1 DPS left, Boba left, but it looks like they will just have to retreat. Neon comes flying in from spawn here, trying to make something happen. Looks like Arizona was unable to capitalize on the staggered they did on the Mustangs, because now the Mustangs are back in full force and Arizona's down now both supports here. Tanks very low here, but Bubbles and DPS falls. Arizona really not having any traction here getting through this first point. What traction they did had was mitigated by trades from this Mustangs team. And Arizona Western's tank comes in. Everyone else is following right behind for Arizona, just trying to get one pick and then capitalize on it. Arizona Western has one big ult here from their tank. And they push through this the hotel on this side. Ultimates come flying in here. But the Hanzo ultimate gets played just at the right time there, killing a lot of the Arizona team. Only one Arizona player left, and he gets found almost immediately. And that is a team kill for Arizona Western. They can't even can't even touch the point here. This defense from the Mustangs is very, very stout. Wall comes up, walling off Neon. He ults himself there, able to just stay on the point, looking for something. They touch the point, getting it to overtime, but now they need something more. And all the kills coming in are in favor of Mustangs here. It's all down to Percy, who can't even, not in position to touch the point there, and that is the first round. So now we'll go to the Mustangs, and if they can just capture one section of the point, then they will take map 2. There's 3 sections to every control point. When the round starts, you'll see it at the top. Mustangs just need to capture one segment of this first point, and they will take map 2 of this best of 5. Arizona Western defending now. And Mustangs will be flooding out of the cathedral. Much like what we just saw, just, reverse the roles. So now both teams will be picking their players coming out of spawn here. Arizona Western going with Carissa, May, Soldier, Baptiste, and Lucio. Looks like the Mustangs are still choosing who they'd like to play here. Looks like a Ramatra, don't know yet on the DPS, Symmetra, Baptiste, Lucio. Looks like a Widowmaker. It's not uncommon to see a Widowmaker for the attackers on the starting point because they'll peek out of that window at the very top. Looks like the Widowmaker is just now getting up there to peek out. Arizona Western gets the wall off using the same strategy that the Mustangs used against them. Walling each other off and trying to get early, easier fights. And yep, just like that, Ramatra got walled off, but they're unable to capitalize on the kill there. And the Mustangs trying to find some traction here, getting through this first point. But they TP to the high ground here to much unavail. Neon jumps in there. Don't think he realized that there was 4 players there, and he gets killed for his trouble. And now Mustang's kind of rounding this high ground. They get walled off. Good wall there, but it gets kind of mowed down almost immediately. Mustangs here really just trying to make good angles for themselves and separate the team. And now there's only 2 Arizona players on the point. Neon comes in, but falls to the Ramatra. It is Ramatra versus the Orisa here, and Orisa wins that one. Arizona Western a bit scattered here. The Widow finds Percy in the back line, and the Mustangs are on the site now, starting to get the control. Oh, they're unable now. Neon's there, but Neon gets found, and no Arizona players in the vicinity. Looks like Arizona Western will lose map 2 here. Going on to a map 3, which will be a hybrid map. We'll get back to you when we find out what map that will be.
match.
All right, welcome to the third map here in this best of 5. The Mustangs being the #1 team in this league, really showing why they are holding on to that spot. This is Rialto, and it is just a push map. So that means there is a payload already out, and the team just needs to push the payload all the way to the end. And if you're defending, you just defend the payload. Stuff like that. Arizona Western still in red. Mustangs in blue. Mustangs will be defending this first. Arizona Western will be attacking this first. Arizona starting from this little area here. The Genji coming up to say hi. And just like most games you'll see on this map, you'll see the defending team kind of holding from this hotel up here. And here come Arizona Western running out with a Diva, a bit different tank comp than before. Arizona Western pushing this payload as far as they can up to this choke point, but Boba gets mowed down by the Zen. And the Genji comes in getting bubbled, really working well off each other's utility usage. And Arizona Western got the payload up pretty far, but this Genji keeps touching it, contesting as best he can, getting bubbled whenever he gets into trouble here. But the Genji finally goes down, and the rest of the Monaco team staying up at the top of this bank here, really playing the high ground. But the payload keeps moving on forward, and then they're just going to play from this next top point. The payload is not moving. It is now. And still some players for Monaco up on this top portion. Other players hitting them from long range. Payload got pretty far here before Arizona had to hit a stall, which is usually what happens for the attacking team. It's rather hard to get through that snake road right there. But here comes the Arizona teams after the respawns coming out. Just waiting on one more respawn here for Arizona Western before they mount their next attack. And Arizona Western going across this bridge over here. It's a bit quicker to the point. And they jump onto the point, start swinging here. Arizona Western pops their Kiriko ult. Ash pops her ult. Bob starts doing Bob things, this giant robot. Bob finds multiple kills here. And all the kills come in for the Mustangs. And Boba falls to the other Genji here. And Arizona Western doing this right side push again. Here they come. Back onto the point. Looking to take care of the Genji, but the Genji pops his ult, starts swinging the sword away. Unable to find any kills so far. And finds no kills actually out of that ult. Both support players playing in this top window up here for the Mustangs. That ult finds 1 and 2, but unable to capitalize on the second kill there. Just the tank is falling for the Mustangs here. Neon can't get away from the onslaught that is happening from the high ground that they have secured here. And here comes Arizona Western coming across the bridge one more time.
60 seconds remaining.
And the payload moving just a little bit there for Arizona Western. Arizona Western pushes that one player off the point there, secures it, but it is just the tank alone. All the Arizona players comes in to support. And they force the Zen ult to get popped. That just does healing to all allies in the field. And now the team a bit separated here. The Zen on his own. They tried to take care of him. They cannot. They finally get the Zen there. They're trying to get the Genji. They finally get the Genji. While that was happening, the payload was moving up a bit from Onguro and Neon. Percy and Boba fly up there, get the point, or find the checkpoint here. sign of life in what's been a rather dormant game. Or dormant Arizona team for this match. The payload just starts moving along here. And like most teams, you'll see them try to take this high ground. Both Neon and Percy saw them both. The payload is moving this whole time. Bob's ult comes in, or Ash's ult, Bob comes in. Arizona's tank pushes him into the into a suboptimal position. Trades are coming in favor of Arizona Western this time. Boba fighting the Zen here, trying to get a kill off and does not. Zen still up top. Angoro looking to try to make something happen. This Zen is just being a thorn in the side of Arizona. Percy and Neon trying their best, but the Zen is just killing the entire team apparently. So Arizona now, what was a lot of momentum just kind of got thrown out of them from that Zen play. Trades kind of coming in for both, but Arizona looks like they'll try to push with just these three. Two ults come in for the Mustangs here. They find Boba off to the side, but the Genji finds his way to get out of the onslaught. They come in charging after him. And Arizona just really getting overwhelmed here by the Genji, Zen, and Ana, just pulling all their utility together to systematically really take out the Arizona players. Arizona switching their comp a little bit, switching to Winston, trying to dive certain players. Winston dives in. All the other Arizona players hop in too, but their ultimate gets popped. They're trying to do something here. They get caught in the gravity well. There's a couple players for Arizona on the point here, or were on the point. It is Boba and Angoro who find themselves kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Only 5 seconds left for them to get on the point. Neon very fast will touch it, and he gets the overtime. Arizona's got one chance to push it just the rest of this length to get up to that choke, but all these kills are coming in favor of mainly Mustangs. And Mustang gets the kills there and will secure this first round of this map 3. So now we will switch sides. The Mustangs will need to push the point all the way to where Arizona got it. If they do, then they will win this match 3 and week 5 of this Overwatch season. So just to reiterate, the Mustangs will need to get the cart all the way to where Arizona got it. If Arizona can time them out, then Arizona will take this win. Now, we'll see what Arizona plays, or how Arizona plays this. And how the Mustangs kind of approach this this map. A lot of what you'll see is you'll kind of see the very common themes in every map, and like I've stated before, you'll kind of see the defending team play from this high ground here and move over to that high ground and start, you know, just raining down from the sky like the Mustangs kind of did there. And it looks like that is, in fact, what Arizona Western will do. Ten seconds before the walls drop, and then teams will face each other again. All right, the walls drop, and here come the Mustangs pushing the payload. And the Genji hops onto the high ground with them. They're unable to find the kill on the Genji, who just kind of walks back to the point. And the whole time this point is going, it looks like Boba fell off. The whole team follows. Boba takes the high ground up here, gets met with the Genji. retreats almost immediately. Neon finds the Widow, who's in the backline. Arizona Western playing this from ground level. Wall comes in from May, trying to make something happen. The tank almost got away there, but now all the kills come in for the Mustangs. Mustangs are rolling here. Now it's Percy who's running away just to regroup with the team, save his life. And the whole time this payload is still moving, so Arizona Western regrouping here. Bit of a different team comp. And here come Arizona Western, touching the point again just to delay as best they can, but the tank falls, the Widow falls, Boba falls. Arizona Western down 2, down 3, 3-4 in favor of Mustangs. And the team is just getting cut down one by one. Neon able to get back to the team, regroup, maybe do one more hold before they touch the checkpoint, and he does. That's what the plan is. Tank comes in, he'll start swinging away. Ultimates come in from Percy. Makes you move faster, shoot faster. But the Zen pops his ult. Widow on the far side for the Mustangs doing that. May pops their ult for Arizona Western. Anyone in this orb will freeze, but Mustang's able to get away from that. And Arizona gets cut down there. And they hit the first checkpoint. And the Mustangs are rolling along here, and they will need to get to this point. That's the furthest point that Arizona Western got to, so that's where they'll need to get to. Arizona Western has 4 minutes, really, to hold them, to try to keep them off that point. And that Zen up on the stairs here. We've seen this the last round, but the whole team up there ends up finding him that time. Tank misses some pins there, but is now just swinging away. And the fight's coming in. The whole Arizona team down there, but the sword comes in for Finlay. Arizona Western looking for answers. Looks like it's all down to Boba here. Boba Percy up there, who is swapped to Moira. Unable to save Boba there. And they will back off and kind of regroup onto this point here where they need to hold. Need to hold this for now 3 minutes, 20 seconds. If they can't, then they will get their first loss of the year. And Mustangs again just really finding kills where they can and taking advantage of the mismatches they have. And all the Arizona players fall. It is all down to the Arizona tank if he can reach the point in time. I don't think he'll be able to, and it looks like that is it for Arizona Western College. Good game here. Mustangs take it. Arizona Western now 3-1 on the season. Mustangs still remain undefeated. Thank you all for watching. Get back to you next time.